Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I sampled this music, and yeah, I made 500 copies with a bunch of different YouTube channels. So once you strike one down, I mean, there's still going to be 499 of them. Yeah, no, I've heard other people complaining about it as well. It's a big issue right now. It's always been a big issue, but it's like particularly a big issue right now. Probably a lot, because that's a whole battle. Well, it depends. I mean, there have been instances of actual loss, I'm sure. It's just very tedious, because if you're an adult, you just got other shit. And the thing is, like, how much of a loss? That's the thing. Like, if it was like extremely impeding, I know that's what they bank on, but what can you do about it? Every time that's... So what we're talking about right now is on YouTube. What we're talking about is on YouTube. So you know how I'll play this music? I'll play like Donkey Kong, Kirby, whatever. Yoshi's Island. So there are these YouTubers that it's like a mill. They take a bunch of video game soundtracks and they put a shitty beat over it. Like, I'm pretty sure you could do it with AI at this point and just pump them out. A shitty beat, and then they claim it as their own. So then they copyright claim videos of ours and everyone else. Let's say if I listen to Yoshi's Island, because they put a drum beat and a drum loop over the music. They call it their own. Then what we do, and this is what happened the last two times, we say we counterclaim or whatever. We say that this is it's fair use, because it is fair use. It's Nintendo's music. And then normally they ease up and they go, okay, because they're banking on people not doing that. But what they do now is they're completely denying. And they're saying, no, this is our music. So now, which is a whole different can of worms, because this has happened twice now, to where they deny the claim for it to be lifted. So they're essentially saying that they own the rights to the music, which they do not own that sample. They do not own the rights to the sample. So they reject the appeal, yes, saying they own Nintendo's music. And now you can do one of two things. You can just say, well, screw it, because this is annoying. Or you can then have another appeal. And then you have to put your address, you have to put your personal information, and then it gets sticky. It turns into a whole situation. So this has been happening with Yoshi's Island music. It happened now with Kirby's music. I mean, I've talked to Carl in the past, like in the last even 5 months, about this. And if this keeps happening, I will definitely talk to Carl again. And I would love for him to make a video about these people. He said he'd be more than happy to. So, you know, at least if this keeps happening, at least we have a bunch of people instead of just Soul Spasm. Yeah, the thing is, I don't really have the resources. And that's why, like, if there's more people that this happens to, and I can like have a collection of things to give to Carl, because I am in direct contact with him, so I could, you know, at least give him info to where I could. I'm sure he'd love to cover this, because this is an ongoing issue. I'm sure even for him at some point, you know. No, it's an ongoing issue on YouTube, to where I'm not gonna start before I like start linking things. I would want to like do more research and make sure that like these are the exact offenders. I'm not gonna start linking things. Oh, it's numerous people. It's like a whole thing. It's like, yeah, it's ridiculous. They claim your video, you appeal the video, they say they deny your appeal. This is what's been happening lately. Normally they accept the appeal, but they've been denying the appeal lately, saying that they own the rights. This is essentially what they're saying when they deny the appeal, is that they own Nintendo music. It is their music. So that is the most frustrating part, because now it's like a very potential legal thing for all those dumb fucks that are worthless bottom-feeding leeches. How do they make money? Because they rely on people not sending in appeals, and then they just get trickle money, you know? Because people will play a video game soundtrack, and there's like, let's say there's 20 videos that month, or in like a couple month period, 10 or 20 videos that get a little bit of revenue here and there. And then let's imagine they do that with every single soundtrack on a video game. Okay, now they're getting even more claims. And let's say 10 of those people appeal. Okay, well, sure, we're not gonna get money on those, but we're gonna get money on these other ones. And, or now, let's just flat out lie and pretend that we own the music. And here's the issue with that too, it sucks. Because this is what happens. You have a big company, or not even a big company. You have somebody, and then they own something. And then that thing that they own, they have maybe like other people that work independently, which could just be themselves. So it's already 3 steps removed from an individual. And then that 3 steps removed is what makes the claims. You know what I mean? So it's a shitty industry, because they are really far removed from personal accountability. So it's really difficult to do anything. You see what I mean? This is when it starts to get annoying. And when people go, why don't you do something? It's because they remove themselves from the issue as much as they can. So then it becomes much more difficult to actually assess the situation, right? And someone like myself, who's not a professional, and I don't have the funds to like look into this, and I don't have the time, it makes it difficult, right? It is YouTube's fault, yes. YouTube absolutely needs to do something better with this system. But the thing is, it's not profitable for them to do anything. So they don't care. And it's also not a legal issue, truly, at the moment. And if it is a legal issue, it is a legal issue that is cheaper to deal with than it is to deal with the actual problem. Before I would link anyone anything about it, I would definitely want to make sure, like personally, that I have done my due diligence and looked into it before I like start going, oh, it's this individual or this individual. That's why it's really tough, like I said earlier, because there's so many steps removed to like help protect the individual. That's why it's kind of tough. Like, and it just makes it a difficult situation for the person dealing with it. Because I don't want to like put a name out there and all of a sudden, well, that's not the actual person. It's you know, this person through this company. You know, it's like,